Hey everyone, welcome back to Smart English. I am Demian.
And I am Carol.
Wow, Carol, I have to say, your voice is sounding incredible today.
Oh,
You sound so confident. It's like you own the microphone. It's very attractive.
oh, stop it, Demian. You are making me blush already.
I'm serious.
You know, I always feel a little more confident when I'm sitting next to you, but thank you. You are charming as always.
I try my best. But listen, speaking of confidence,
Mm.
we have a very special, very deep topic today.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that I think everyone feels, but nobody really wants to talk about. It's kind of a secret struggle.
Exactly. We are talking about that specific feeling. You know the one.
I know it well.
Your brain is just full of amazing English words. You know the grammar. You've studied for hours. You know exactly what you want to say.
But your mouth is stuck.
Yeah.
It is like a door that is locked.
Yes.
Is your brain loud, but your mouth quiet?
If that is you, do not worry. You are not broken.
No.
You are just experiencing shyness, or what some psychologists call language anxiety. And today we are going to fix that. We are going to unlock that door.
We are. This episode is titled, Too Shy to Speak English, 5 Tricks to Sound Confident. And we are going deep today. We aren't just giving you a quick list. We are going to explore why your brain freezes.
And this is perfect for our B1 learners. We are going to speak clearly, we're going to move at a nice, calm speed, and we're going to learn real-life lessons.
That's right.
This is not just about English, it is about how you feel inside. It is about psychology.
Absolutely. So before we jump into the deep end, I have a small favor to ask.
What's that?
If you want to improve your English and your confidence, please hit that subscribe button right now. Join our family.
Yes. And please stay with us until the very end. Why?
Tell them why.
Because we have our special word tour where we explain the best vocabulary from today's conversation, and we have a shadowing section where you can practice speaking with us.
You don't want to miss that. It's the best part. Okay, Carol, let's unpack this. Why is confidence so hard? I mean, why do we freeze?
It is a big question, Demian. And looking at our research for today, it's actually, well, it's quite scientific.
Scientific.
It isn't just about personality, it is about biology.
Biology. You mean my body's actually stopping me from speaking English?
In a way, yes. When we get nervous, our body produces a certain chemical. Do you know what it is?
Yeah, it's cortisol.
Exactly, cortisol. It is the stress chemical. When you try to speak English and you feel scared, your brain thinks you are in real danger.
Like a lion is chasing me.
Yes, a lion is chasing you.
But I'm just trying to order a coffee.
I know, but your brain doesn't know the difference. So it sends cortisol. And do you know what cortisol does to the language part of your brain?
I have a feeling it's not good. It probably shuts it down.
It turns it off. It is like pulling the plug on a computer.
Wow.
So when you feel shy, you are actually fighting your own biology.
That makes so much sense. I used to think I was just stupid or something.
No.
But actually, my brain was just trying to protect me.
Exactly. But we can trick the brain. We can lower the cortisol.
I love that. Hacking the brain.
Mm-hmm.
But before we get to the tricks, I think we need to talk about where this stress comes from in the first place. Because sometimes we think we are the only ones who are afraid.
We always think we are alone, but we aren't.
Oh, I know that feeling so well. Actually, I have a personal story about this.
Really? You? But, Demian, you are always so energetic. You seem like you have zero fear.
I do.
You are the most confident guy I know.
Ah, that is the magic of acting, Carol. But honestly, let me tell you about the comparison trap.
The comparison trap.
This is where my shyness used to come from.
That sounds dangerous. Tell me about it.
It is dangerous. A few years ago, I was feeling really small, looking at my career, my skills, and I just felt like I wasn't good enough. I felt tiny. And you know what the problem was?
What was it?
My phone.
Ah, the smartphone. The source of all evil.
Exactly. I was scrolling on social media, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube.
Right.
And I saw other people my age. They were buying big houses. They were traveling to perfect beaches in Bali. They were speaking perfectly in interviews. They looked so happy.
Oh, I hate that. You see their highlights, not their real life.
Exactly. That is the key word. Highlights.
Yes.
I was seeing their best moments, their edited photos, their practiced speeches, and I was comparing all of that to my worst moments.
That is so unfair. You were comparing your behind the scenes to their movie trailer.
Yes. That's a great way to put it. I was sitting on my couch, wearing old pajamas, eating cold pizza.
Oh, no.
And looking at a guy in a suit winning an award. And I felt like I was the only one failing. I was thinking, look at them. Their life is so green and beautiful. My life is just dry dirt.
There's a famous idiom about that, isn't there?
Yes. The grass is always greener on the other side.
Explain that for our listener. The grass is always greener.
Well, it means we always think other people have a better situation than us. We look at their garden, or their life, or their English, and we think, wow, it is so green. It is perfect.
But is it really perfect?
No. And that is what I learned from our research for this episode. The grass isn't always greener. It's just grass.
Right.
Maybe that guy in the suit is sad.
Yeah.
Maybe he is lonely. We don't know.
This connects to something called social comparison theory.
Ooh, that sounds smart. What is that?
It is a psychological theory. It basically says that humans are designed to compare. We want to know our rank in the tribe. Am I the best? Am I the worst?
So it is natural to compare. It's not just me.
It is natural, but in language learning, it is deadly. Because who do we compare ourselves to?
Native speakers.
Yes, or influencers.
Yeah.
Or people who have lived in the USA for 10 years.
Right. I am a beginner, but I am comparing myself to an expert. That is not a fair fight at all.
It is not. And when you do that comparison, what happens to your confidence?
It just crashes. It disappears, and then the cortisol comes back.
Exactly. You realize you were feeding your lack of confidence, didn't you?
I was. Every time I looked at them, I felt worse. It was like I was eating poison. I needed to stop looking at their garden and start watering my own garden.
That is such a powerful image, Demian, watering your own garden.
Right. So for our listeners, if you are looking at other English speakers online and thinking, oh, they are perfect and I am terrible, please stop.
Just stop.
You are looking at their green grass, but you don't see their struggles. You don't see their mistakes.
You don't see how many times they recorded that video before they posted it.
Exactly. Maybe they recorded 50 times. You only see the one perfect take.
That is so true. Even I get nervous, Demian.
No way. Not you. You are the queen of cool.
It is true. Let me tell you about my personal struggle. Because while you were looking at other people, I was fighting a war inside my own head.
Oh!
I call it the what-if spiral.
Ooh, the spiral. That sounds intense. What does spiral mean in this context?
Well, imagine water going down a drain. It goes round and round, faster and faster, down and down.
Okay, I can picture that.
That is what my thoughts used to do, usually at night.
The midnight worries. That is the worst time for thinking.
It is. So sometimes at night, I would just lie in bed. I was awake, staring at the dark ceiling, and my brain would start whispering questions.
What kind of questions?
Questions like, what if I make a mistake tomorrow? What if I use the wrong verb tense and everyone laughs at me? What if they think I'm stupid? What if they don't like me?
Wow. One negative thought just leads to another and another.
Exactly. That is the spiral. It starts with, I might make a mistake, and it ends with, I will be alone forever and lose my job.
That escalated quickly.
It does. And I read something in our source material that described this perfectly. It said I was trying to control the whole world from my pillow.
Wow. Controlling the world from your pillow? That is impossible, but it feels so real when you are in it, right?
Exactly. I was trying to fix my English, fix my relationships, fix the opinions of strangers, all while lying in bed in the dark. It was paralyzing.
Paralyzing. That means you couldn't move.
Mentally, yes. I was so scared of making a mistake that I didn't even want to speak at all. I just wanted to stay in bed.
This is that spotlight effect, isn't it?
Yes, the spotlight effect. Tell the listeners what that is.
Well, it's the feeling that everyone is looking at you. Like you are on a stage with a bright light on your face. You think everyone is watching your mouth, waiting for you to make a mistake.
But the truth is...
The truth is, nobody cares. They are thinking about themselves. They are thinking about their own lunch or their own problems. They aren't analyzing your grammar.
Exactly. But in the spiral, you forget that. So how did I stop the spiral? Because I couldn't sleep.
Yes. How did you break out of that?
I found a great exercise from Stoic philosophy. It is called the two circles.
Two circles. I like geometry. How does it work?
Imagine you draw two circles on a piece of paper. You can actually do this, listeners. Take a pen, draw a small circle, and then draw a big circle around it.
Okay. I have the circles in my mind.
In the small circle in the middle, you write, things I can control. In the big circle on the outside, you write, things I can't control.
Okay. So let's fill them in. What is in the outside circle? The can't control circle.
Things like, what other people think of my accent.
Can't control that.
If I made a mistake yesterday.
Can't control the past.
Nope. How fast the other person speaks. The weather. The news.
Okay. That is a lot of stuff. We worry about those things, but we cannot change them.
Exactly. Now look at the small circle. What can I control?
I can control Hmm. How much I practice today.
Yeah.
I can control if I smile when I speak.
Yes. Good one.
I can control if I take a deep breath before I answer.
Exactly. When I saw it on paper, I realized I was focusing 90% of my energy on the outside circle.
Wow.
I was wasting all my energy on things I cannot change.
That is huge. You were trying to control other people's opinions.
Yes. And once I let that go, I felt so much lighter. I just focused on my little circle. I can control my practice. That is it.
I love that.
Hmm.
It is very freeing. It takes the weight off your shoulders. You don't have to be perfect for everyone. You just have to manage yourself.
Precisely. So, we have talked about the mindset. We know we shouldn't compare ourselves to the green grass of others.
Right.
And we know we should focus on the small circle of what we can control.
But Carol, knowing is half the battle. Doing is the other half.
That is very true.
So how do we actually speak? How do we physically open our mouths when the cortisol is flowing?
That is where things get really interesting. Let's look at trick number 1 for taking action.
Trick number 1 is what we call the tiny plan.
The tiny plan. But Demian, don't we want big results? Don't we want to be fluent fast?
We do. Of course we do. But big plans can be scary. Our source material talked about this in detail. It's about how the brain handles tasks.
Tell me more.
Many learners wake up and say, "Today I will speak English," or "I will get fluent this year."
That sounds like a good goal. It sounds ambitious.
It sounds nice, but it is terrible for your brain. It is very vague.
Vague. That is a good B2 word. It means not clear, right? Fuzzy.
Exactly. Vague means lacking detail. When you say, "I will speak English," your brain asks, with who? About what? For how long? Using which words?
And because the brain doesn't know the answer, it panics.
It panics. It sees a huge mountain. It thinks, that requires too much energy. I am tired. Let's just watch Netflix instead.
The brain is lazy. It wants to save energy.
It is efficient. It is like telling a GPS in your car, drive somewhere nice.
Oh, I love that metaphor. If you don't put an address in the GPS, the car just sits there. Or you drive in circles.
Right. You waste gas, you waste time, and you get lost. A tiny plan is like putting a specific address in the GPS. It gives your brain a clear destination.
So what is a good example of a tiny plan for a shy learner? If speak English is too big, what is small enough?
Instead of, "I will speak English," try this. "Today, I will go to the bakery and order a croissant in English."
That is very specific.
Or even smaller. "Today, I will say good morning to my neighbor."
That is much less scary. I will say good morning. Anyone can do that.
Exactly. And here's the science part, Carol. We talked about cortisol, the stress chemical.
Right.
Now let's talk about dopamine.
The happy chemical, the reward chemical.
Yes. When you finish a task, any task, your brain releases dopamine. You feel good. You feel proud.
So if I make a massive plan and I fail, I feel bad.
Yes, you feel like a failure.
Right.
But if you make a tiny plan, say hello, and you do it, boom, dopamine. You feel like a winner.
You are a winner, Demian.
Oh, stop it. You are distracting me. But seriously, listener, confidence comes from finishing a plan. It comes from keeping a promise to yourself.
So we need to stack these small wins, one tiny plan after another.
Exactly. I challenge you. Just plan to say one thing today. Just one. That is your tiny plan. Write it down. Make it real.
I love that. It connects perfectly to our second trick. Because
Exactly.
once you have a tiny plan, you need to find the time to do it.
And finding time is hard.
Yeah.
We are all busy. I am busy. You are busy. Actually, are you busy later? Maybe we could get dinner.
And finding time is hard. We are teaching.
Right. Focus on the lesson. Sorry.
Trick number 2 is called pocket time.
Pocket time. Is that like pocket money?
A little bit. Imagine time is like currency, like money in your wallet.
Okay. I like money.
We have big bills, like a 1-hour block of free time. Those are rare. Most adults don't have many 1-hour blocks.
No. Between work and family and the gym, who has an hour?
Exactly. But we also have small coins. 5 minutes here, 3 minutes there, 2 minutes there.
Like when I'm waiting for the bus.
Exactly. Waiting for the bus, waiting for the water to boil for tea, waiting for the elevator, brushing your teeth.
These are the small coins of time.
Yes. And be honest, Demian, what do you usually do with these coins?
I throw them away.
How?
I pull out my phone, I check messages, I look at memes.
Guilty. We all do that. We waste the pocket time. But for shy learners, pocket time is a secret weapon.
Why is it a weapon?
Because a 1-hour conversation is scary, it is high pressure, it feels like a performance. But talking to yourself for 3 minutes while you wash dishes, that is low pressure.
That makes so much sense. It is private, nobody is watching, no spotlight effect.
Exactly. You can practice your English in these small moments. It is called low-stakes practice. The stakes are low. If you make a mistake while talking to your shampoo bottle, nobody cares.
Hello, Mr. Shampoo. How are you today?
Exactly. It sounds silly, but it works. You can narrate your life. I am washing the plate. The water is hot. I need more soap.
I am thinking about Carol.
Give me in.
I'm just giving an example of a sentence. Present continuous tense.
You are impossible, but yes. Shadow a podcast. Describe what you're cooking. I am cutting the carrots. I am boiling the water.
And this helps confidence.
Yes, because you are building muscle memory. Your mouth is getting used to making English sounds.
It is like rehearsal.
It is. And it works because it is not a punishment. It's just using small moments. It builds your confidence privately. So when you finally have to speak publicly, your mouth remembers what to do.
I really like that. It takes the pressure off. You practice in the shadows so you can shine in the light.
Oh, that was poetic, Demian.
I have my moments. Okay, so we have the tiny plan, make it small, and we have pocket time, use the small moments. But what about the physical feeling?
The physical feeling.
You know, that moment right before you speak, even with a tiny plan, sometimes the fear hits you.
Oh, yeah.
Your heart beats fast, your hands sweat.
Ah, the fight or flight response again. The cortisol spike.
Yes. That brings us to trick number 3. Short circuit the negative thoughts.
Short circuit. Like electricity.
Yes. Imagine your brain is an electrical circuit.
Oh.
A wire.
Okay.
Sometimes we wake up or start a conversation and the electricity flows the wrong way. We get stuck in a loop. We think, I am going to fail. I am going to fail. I am bad at this.
We are dwelling on the negative.
To dwell means to stay in one place, right?
Yeah.
To live there.
Yes. Like a house. You are living in your fear.
Don't live there. It is a bad neighborhood. You need to break the wire. You need to stop the flow of that electricity.
Like you can't just say stop thinking. The brain doesn't work like that.
No. You have to use your body to change your mind.
Motion creates emotion.
Exactly. Our source says you can't change your whole mood instantly, but you can change the next 5 minutes by doing one physical thing.
What kind of thing?
Anything that shocks your system a little bit. If you feel shy, open a window. Feel the cold air on your face.
That wakes you up.
Put on a happy song, a song with a strong beat.
Oh, I love music. It changes my mood immediately. If I listen to dance music, I cannot feel sad. It is impossible.
Exactly. Your body wants to move. Or just stand up straight. Take a massive deep breath. Shake your hands out.
Shake it off?
Yes, Taylor Swift style. Shake it off. When you do this, you are sending a signal to your brain. You are saying, we are not freezing. We are moving.
You are interrupting the fear.
It is like pressing a reset button on a computer. You interrupt the pattern.
I do this before recording sometimes. I jump up and down.
I have seen you do that. It looks funny, but it works.
It does. It gets the energy moving. You don't have to fix your whole life. Just fix the next 5 minutes.
I love that.
Yeah.
Just fix the next 5 minutes. That is so manageable.
It is. And that actually leads perfectly to a beautiful metaphor I found in our notes.
Oh.
It helps wrap all of this up. It's about driving again.
Another car metaphor. You know I love cars.
I know. This one is called Headlights in the Fog.
Ooh, mysterious. Set the scene for us, Carol.
Okay, imagine you are driving at night. It is pitch black, and it is very foggy. You cannot see the moon, you cannot see the stars, you cannot see your destination.
That sounds scary. I hate driving in fog.
Speaking English can feel like that. You have a destination fluency. You want to speak perfectly, but you can't see it yet.
Right.
It feels very far away. And you are scared you will drive off the road.
So what do? Do you stop the car?
No. If you stop, you never get there. You turn on your headlights.
Okay.
Your headlights are not the sun. They don't light up the whole world. They only show you the next 3 meters, just a little bit of the road.
Just enough to see the pavement in front of you.
Exactly. But Demian, can you drive cross-country with only 3 meters of light?
Yes, of course. If I can see the next 3 meters, I can drive those 3 meters, and then I can see the next 3 meters.
Exactly. That is the lesson. You don't need to see the whole road.
No.
You don't need to know every word in the English dictionary. You don't need perfect grammar for the next 10 years.
You only need to know the next sentence you are going to say.
Just the next sentence. Just the next word.
Wow. That actually relaxes me a lot. I don't need to be fluent today. I just need to get through the next sentence.
Me too. Confidence isn't seeing the finish line. Confidence is just trusting your headlights, seeing the next step.
That is beautiful, Carol. Really, it takes the pressure off the big goal and brings it back to the tiny plan.
It circles back perfectly.
So let's recap what we have learned so far. This has been a deep dive.
We covered a lot.
We are not comparing our behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight reel. No more comparison trap.
We are focusing on what we can control, our own practice, and ignoring the things we can't control. The two circles.
We are making tiny plans. Specific addresses for our GPS, not vague wishes.
We are using pocket time, spending our small coins of time to practice in private.
And we are short-circuiting the fear with physical movement and trusting our headlights.
It sounds like a recipe for success to me. It sounds like freedom.
It really does. But we're not done yet. We promised our listeners a word tour.
We did. And we keep our promises. We want to make sure you understand the key vocabulary we use today.
Let's break down some of the key words. This helps you sound even smarter in English.
Okay, let's start with the first one. We use this a few times. Dwell on.
Right, to dwell on. D-W-E-L-L.
This means thinking about a problem for too long. Imagine sitting on a chair and just refusing to get up. You are stuck there.
And it usually has a negative meaning, right? You don't dwell on good things. You dwell on mistakes or regrets.
Good point. So I could say, I made a mistake in the meeting, but I won't dwell on it. I will keep speaking.
Perfect. Next word, spiraling.
Spiraling. We talk about this with my nighttime anxiety.
Yes. Think of a spiral staircase going down, or a tornado.
It is when small worries become a big panic. It is a movement that goes down and down, faster and faster.
Example, stop spiraling. It is just one small test, not the end of the world.
Good one. The third word is vague.
Vague. V-A-G-U-E. This is a great word for B2 learners.
It means not clear, fuzzy, without detail.
Like if I ask you, Carol, what are we doing for dinner? And you say food.
That is a vague answer, very unhelpful.
A specific answer would be, we are eating Italian pizza at 7 p.m.
Much better. Don't have a vague plan for English, have a clear one.
Next one is a great phrasal verb, bounce back.
Bounce back. Imagine a basketball. You throw it down hard on the floor, what does it do?
It comes back up.
Exactly. To bounce back means to recover after something hard, to be resilient.
So if you have a bad conversation or a bad day, don't quit. You can bounce back.
And the last one is my favorite, pocket time.
Pocket time. Small, free moments in your day. 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there.
Use your pocket time to practice shadowing.
Speaking of shadowing, Carol, I think it is time.
I think it is. This is where we put the theory into practice.
Okay, everyone. This is the shadowing section. This is where you practice with us.
If you are new, here is how it works. We are going to say a sentence slowly and clearly. Then we will pause.
In that silence, we want you to repeat the sentence out loud. Not in your head, out loud.
Engage your muscles. Fake it until you make it.
Don't be shy. Nobody is listening except your cat.
Right.
And if you need to, you can slow down the video speed on YouTube to copy our voice exactly. That is shadowing.
Are you ready? Here is sentence number 1. This is about the two circles mindset. Listen and repeat. I focus on what I can control, not what I can't.
Pause for repetition. Good. Let's do it again. Feel the power in the words. I focus on what I can control, not what I can't. Pause for repetition. Awesome. Okay, sentence number 2. This is about the tiny plan. Remember? Small is good. I don't need to be perfect. I just need a tiny plan. Pause for repetition.
One more time. Speak to yourself kindly. I don't need to be perfect. I just need a tiny plan.
Pause for repetition.
Great job. And the last one, this is for your heart. This is for when you are comparing yourself to others. My English is a work in progress, and that is okay. Pause for repetition.
Say it with pride. My English is a work in progress, and that is okay. Pause for repetition.
Yeah.
I can hear them getting more confident already, Carol.
Me too. I really felt that. Remember, listeners, confidence is a seed you plant. It is not something you were born with. You have to water it every day with these small actions.
Exactly. And speaking of watering seeds, we want you to take one small step today, right now.
Yes. We have a specific call to action for you. First, if this episode helped you feel even 1% better, please subscribe to Smart English. We are here to help you grow every week.
Second, like this video so we know you enjoy the deep dive format. And third, this is the important one, we want to see your tiny plan.
Write this in the comments. I'm your name from your country, and one small step for my confidence is...
For example, I'm Demian from the USA, and one small step for my confidence is asking Carol to finally go to dinner with me.
Demian, stick to the script.
I'm trying, but you get the idea. Tell us your small step. Maybe it is listening to a podcast, or speaking to a friend, or ordering a coffee.
We read all the comments, and we love seeing where you're from. It inspires us.
So don't wait. Do it now. Make it real.
Don't forget to practice shadowing, repeat what we said out loud. It really helps your muscles remember the words.
Subscribe to Smart English and write your first step in the comments. We are cheering for you. You can do this.
Keep going. Your English is getting better every day. Bye.
Peace out.